Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Interesting comments coming out of the Fed recently with Fed Chairperson Janet Yellen reiterating that in her opinion the interest rates in the US are still artificially too low and should look to rise over the next sort of 12 to 18 months, subject to the data supporting that. But she did go on to qualify that and say that it would be a gradual process. So it's probably a question of sort of a rate increase that may be sitting on the Fed's hand for maybe 1 or 2 meetings just to see how that sort of filters through, and then looking to increase again. Really what that's doing, that's just preparing the market and saying, look, we are aware that rates are too low. They do have to increase. But, guys, don't get too worried. It's not going to be sharp rate increases. It's going to be a gradual process. And so far the markets have taken that reasonably well in their stride. The US market was off a tad towards the end of last week, closed on Monday for Memorial Day. But you still expect, certainly the data is still pretty supportive in the US. Small tick up in inflation, and that's just all sort of building towards, towards that sort of rate increase coming forward later in the year. Here in New Zealand, after being told to expect no real surprises in the budget, there are actually quite a few. The major one for investors obviously related to KiwiSaver and the abandonment of the $1,000 kickstart for KiwiSavers. So just to confirm that if you join KiwiSaver now, you will not get that $1,000 kickstart. That was certainly seen as a major sort of incentive for people to get into KiwiSaver, and then now just be interesting to see the numbers who are signing up for it going forward. Because certainly, you say without that incentive, it does take a little bit of the enrichment away. If you're already in KiwiSaver, there's no real changes out there. You've already seen earlier in the year the changes to the first home buyers, etc. But in terms of going forward, I say it's just new people who are signing up will not get that $1,000 kickstart, and that can have some pretty major impact on returns now for people who are joining after the budget. Still quite a bit of interest in these high dividend shares. Also a little bit of interest as well in some of the annual resets. They've come back a little bit. There's there has been a little bit of talk about rate reductions now in New Zealand. So some of those annual resets have just come back just a tad, but still representing some pretty good returns. And certainly, as an income generating investment, still represents some reasonable value. So call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz. A couple of bond issues in the marketplace as well, and if you're interested in those, call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. I look forward to speaking to you soon.